Black Friday extended weekend sale. So if you missed the sale yesterday, you could still get a credit sweep for $89. Now, a lot of people call me up and say, "Hey, what's the difference between a credit sweep and traditional credit repair?" Here's the problem. Traditional credit repair, most companies take off one, two items at a time, costing you hundreds and hundreds of dollars. With a credit sweep, there's a one-time fee, and multiple items are disputed. Multiple items are taken off. So you're getting when you do a credit sweep, you're getting more for your dollar. You're saving a lot of money that could be put in old debt. It could be put into programs that's going to increase your credit score. So by you just getting traditional credit repair, to me, it's actually a waste of time. Um, Example, I had a customer. Her name was Miss Lewis from Chicago. She was with a company called Lexington Law for about a little over a year, paying $100 a month when she could have came to us for a one-time fee of $100. So she says she never got reports from Lexington Law. She got a letter saying that items were removed. When she looked at her credit file, the items were still there. The letter actually came from Lexington Law. You know, so she got so disgusted after paying, like, I think she paid $1,200, $1,300. So she says, "Mr. Kirby," she says, I really need my credit done. You know, she said, "I heard lots of things about you. I seen your testimonials, blah blah blah." So we go on. So I said, "Okay, I'll take over your case." So I explained to her, we do 4 credit sweeps. The max is 7. You know, for a one-time fee. She said, "Wow, that's wonderful." So first credit sweep went through. 3 items were removed. Second credit sweep was done. 20 something items removed. So she says, "How is this possible?" And you know, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I told her, "Listen, you were ripped off. They didn't do no paperwork. When you started complaining, they sent you a letter from their company that items were removed and the items were still there. I could look at a credit file and see if it was touched. That it wasn't touched because the items that were removed were simple items. They were items that basically were outdated, you know, under the statute of limitations. So she was very upset. You know, I told her like this. I said, if I was you, I would request a refund. Um, Sometimes it does take longer. Sometimes we have to fight with the credit bureaus. Sometimes we got to fight with the creditors. But if you're paying $100 a month, you should see. Okay, okay. Number one, you should get a report every month, or at least once a week. Number two, you should see items coming off once a month. I don't care if it's one, two, three, four, five, whatever, but some kind of activity. Not a letter from your company, but letters from the actual credit bureaus. And you should be getting updates from them through email and alerts. So sometimes Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, they're lazy when it comes to sending credit reports out, but they will send you alerts. That's for sure. If you're tired of a bad credit score, text me 610-470-8992 or call. We can get you started today for only $89. Now, couples, I think it's $169 today, you know. Um, and that's a flat fee. So if you went somewhere else, you would pay close to $2,000 for for you and your wife, for you and your girlfriend to get done. So you're saving a lot of money this weekend. Do not pass this up. Do not. Do not, because this is, like I said, it's a great opportunity. And I work with you. You can call me, you can text me, we can go over this, we can go over that, we can go over a plan to get you to where you go. If you're at five something and you want to get to 700, 750, we can sketch out a plan. And I'm trying to tell you, you'll get there. Go on Google, type in Kirby's Credit Kingdom. You'll see my testimonials, what people have said. Um, you can also go to my website, which is www.kirby'screditkingdom.yolasite.com. There's also testimonials on there from people that have tried my services and that were successful. We also do taxes. We also do drop shipping. We also do websites. I work all the time. So, like I said, why walk around with bad credit? And a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm gonna wait till next month." Oh, I'm gonna wait. Listen, the longer you wait, the more damage you do to your credit file. People don't understand. When you got hard inquiries, you got collections, you got late payments, what happens is those files get updated. And as they get updated, your score drops. Stop waiting. You have to do something about it now. Because in the future, and I don't mean, deep future, soon, your credit is going to be used for everything. Now, right, if listen, realtors check your credit. If you're on Section 8, they check your credit now. Soon, grocery stores is going to be checking your credit. I'm trying to tell you, everything is going to be credit. The time is now. The time is now. Everything is going to be credit. Soon, cash won't exist. It's just going to be straight credit. And for those of you that have bad credit, can you imagine going to a grocery store and they say, "Oh, we don't take cash no more. We go by your credit." Oh, man. Your score is 5 something. So they say you can only get a half of a bag of food. Man, let me tell you something. People will hit the roof. But this is reality. This is the reality that it's coming. I'm trying to tell you. And you know what you're going to say? He said this was coming. He said this was going to happen. Those who got good credit they're going to have a whole grocery cart of food. And the ones that have a 500 credit score, they're going to be watching them stroll out the store with that big bag of food. Shh, don't let that be you. I'm trying to tell you. Do not let that be you. So many things, they're changing. So many things are changing. And guess what? You know what's going to happen? Those that sit there and watch are going to see a change right in front of their face. I'm trying to tell you. Now in Paris, in Paris, they stopped welfare, all kinds of welfare. So they do it on their own. See, the United States have always looked out for the residents, but they're getting tired. They're getting fed up. They're saying, why should we give them this, give them that, when other countries are doing this. Other countries. See, the United States is not looking at what we need. They're looking at what other countries are doing. And they're saying, okay, um, let's go by credit. Financially, we'll be a better country if we go by credit. We won't be a better country. The problem is that they want us to be a better country. We won't be a better country. You know, we still got the inflation problem. You know, heating oil and gas is sky high. You know, the homeless rate is sky high. So what do? You plan for the inevitable. You plan for what's not here, but is coming. And if you don't plan, you're going to be one of those ones in a tent outside under the bridge. Get your credit right. Get your finances right. Run it smooth. I mean, I'm not telling you to become a millionaire, but I'm telling you, you know what? Sit down and say, hey, we got to start getting these bills right. Make sure this is paid. Make sure that's paid. Make sure rent is the first thing. Make sure the mortgage is the first thing. You know, we also got a program that pays off your house in 7 years. Take advantage of that. Because if you have a house, anything can happen. Anything can happen. You know? So these are the things you got to look at. Situations happen. You don't want to be the person. 1 month you're doing great, and the next 3 months you're like, oh man, how we gonna pay the mortgage? How we gonna do this? How we gonna do that? Plan ahead. Plan ahead. That's what I do. Plan ahead. Plan ahead. Because when you plan ahead, you are financially stable. Because you know what's coming in. You know? I can tell you right now what I have coming in. You know? I'm averaging revenue. You know, it's slower because of inflation. Customers are having a problem paying their bills. But hey, just like I tell customers, you got bills, I got bills. But the key to life is to be 5 steps ahead of everything. Okay, so if you want to start to change, listen, and people, it's almost 2024. It's almost 2024. Ask yourself, where's your credit score at? And guess what? We have the master list. We have items that can increase your score fast. We have items scored that could add up to 200 points. It's up to you to utilize. It's up to you to utilize them. And this comes free with the package. You can't get no better. Stop sitting on the sideline. Take charge of your life before destruction comes. Because by waiting and waiting and waiting, your credit score is falling day by day by day by day. I want to thank you. And like I said, if you need credit repair, it's only $89 today. We work on it today. Go to our website, which is www.kirbyscreditkingdom.yolasite.com, or you can text me to get started immediately at 610-470-8992. I work till 2 a.m. every day. So someone's always here to help you. Thank you.